Wednesday, October 22nd, and here's everything you may have missed in business and finance yesterday. The major U.S. indices were mixed on Tuesday. The Dow Jones was up almost 0.5% and hit a fresh record close. The S&P 500 was flat, and the tech-heavy NASDAQ was down about 16 basis points. The Russell 2000 was also down almost 0.5% as small-cap stocks lagged the broader market. After a strong Monday rally, Tuesday was more of a breather. The Dow stood out, but overall stocks drifted without much conviction. Some outperforming sectors were aerospace and defense, life sciences, home builders, beverages, and cruise lines, and some underperforming sectors were precious metals, semiconductors, utilities, and biotech. Big tech was a mixed bag. Amazon rose on automation buzz, while Google dipped amid AI competition concerns. Beyond stocks, treasuries were slightly firmer with long-term yields down about 3 basis points, and the US dollar was up about 0.4%. Bitcoin was up 1%, bouncing back as gold and silver took a tumble, with gold down over 5.5% and silver down over 7%. Gold and silver's performance raised questions about the alleged debasement trade, the idea of hedging against fluctuations in currency valuation, but the sell-off appears more driven by technical factors and profit-taking. The Philly Fed non-manufacturing index for October slid to its lowest level since June, with new orders and employment both declining. Earnings buzz continues as companies are mostly beating expectations so far, which is a good sign. Some highlights from yesterday included GE and GM, which both beat and raised guidance, reporting strong performance in engines and autos, respectively. Coca-Cola also reported strong organic growth, especially in North America. In other corporate news, Netflix and Comcast emerged as potential bidders for Warner Bros. Discovery sale, and Amazon made headlines with hopes to automate 75% of its operations. Amazon is hoping its robots can replace more than 600,000 jobs it would otherwise have to hire for in the U.S. by 2033 as they look to double operations. Ahead of Amazon's Q3 earnings on October 30th, analysts see upside potential driven by resilient consumer demand, AWS momentum, and advertising growth, despite the stock lagging year to date. Google is facing heat from OpenAI's new browser, dropping over 2%. The ChatGPT Atlas web browser is pressuring Google's Chrome dominance while reigniting debate over AI's disruptive potential. Netflix reported Q3 earnings with revenues up 17% year over year, up to $11.5 billion. However, earnings per share missed due to a $619 million expense tied to a Brazilian tax dispute. Stock was down 6.5% at one point in after-hours trading. Earnings continue today. We've got the first of the Max 7 to report, Tesla, after the bell, and some other companies reporting today include IBM, AT&T, O'Reilly Automotive, Barclays, Hilton, Heineken, and Southwest Airlines. Have a good day.